Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. If you're someone who's interested in playing music on the street as a busker, this video is just to give you a few tips on getting started on that, because I know it can be a very daunting task getting started. So for a few tips to get started, watch on and let's see. Firstly, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell for more content like this. I'll be posting regularly. Alright, so I've busked pretty regularly on and off over the last few years in my home city in Dublin. So here's some key things that I think are important when you're getting started. Okay, so the first thing is to learn your songs. I think it's really important to you to be able to play your songs the full way through without using sheet music or any tabs or chords or anything like that. Make sure you can play your songs the full way through without any assistance. Now, don't worry about the songs being too perfect. If you're waiting for your songs to be perfect before you get out on the street, you might never get out. So go out, practice on the street. You might even earn some money to practice. And don't worry about perfection. You know, people really aren't expecting that of you. The most important thing is to get started. The next big thing to talk about is the equipment you use. Again, don't let this hold you back. If you've got some kind of acoustic instrument, I think you should get going as soon as possible. You know, a lot of people busk with an amp and a microphone. If you don't have that, don't let that hold you back. I busked on the street for many months with just an acoustic guitar, singing with no microphone, and it was fine. You know, it got me out there, it got me started. So don't let these things hold you back, because again, like singing your songs perfectly, trying to have all the perfect equipment is just going to turn into an excuse to never get started. If you play a different instrument and it's a big instrument like maybe a piano or drums or something, I would recommend trying to find something more portable and also that isn't crazy loud. So yeah, find a simple portable version of your instrument that you can take out to the street. So guys, if you're someone who's looking to busk but you've let something hold you back, what was it? Let me know in the comments. What held you back and stopped you from going out there and busking? All right, so the next thing to do is to plan your spot, plan your location. So depending on where you live, on what your local town or your local city, you might need to look up what are the laws on busking. In my local city in Dublin, there are some designated places for buskers, and there are also some places that are restricted. You can't busk in them. So check out the local rules. Also, just pay attention to other people who busk. Where did they go? You could even go up and talk to them and ask them what places they recommend to play in and to start out with. I found that there were some places I liked to go when I was starting out, but after a bit of practice, I moved on to other areas that suit me better now. I think a bit of common sense is useful as well. Like, don't stand in a place that's going to obstruct pedestrians or traffic. Make sure there's enough space for people to pass by. You know, if you're upsetting people on the street, you're going to create a negative atmosphere, which you don't want when you're busking. All right, so the final thing I want to talk about is about nerves. Completely natural to feel nervous when you go to perform in any place, but I think especially on the street, you're quite exposed to the public. Like when I started out, I was I felt sick. Like I was thinking of excuses in my head not to do it, and especially for the first few times, go out. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad, just get out there and play, and focus on getting comfortable. Don't focus on being good, focus on being comfortable. So I'd say even starting off, just play one song to start off. It's daunting enough already. You don't need to go out and try and play 10 or 20 songs at the beginning. So to play one song, then you can close it off for the day, relax, and focus on going out again the next day, or whenever your next time to go out is. Um, I think having this limit at the start is really good because it stops us from becoming too overwhelming, and you can slowly build up over time. So maybe the first couple of times you might play one song, then you can add another song and keep doing that, and within a few weeks or a couple of months you'll have a full set list. The first song I started out with was Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. It's really a really easy song to play. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Anyway, so yeah, pick a song you like, one that you're comfortable with, one that's deep in your memory, so you won't forget the lyrics when you go out. And if you do forget the lyrics, it's not a big deal. People are walking by, they're minding their own business, they don't care. They're not really even paying attention to you. Alright, cool guys, so if you enjoyed this video and you're interested in getting more tips on performing, music, guitar, all of these things, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an email, moogleguitar@gmail.com, and let me know where you're at in your performing life. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll have more content like this in the future, so I'm looking forward to seeing you.